Mocked, questioned, still standing. Baylen clapping back at cruel comments, wedding rumors heating up, and a shocking family glow-up nobody saw coming. Baylen Out Loud is starting 2026 loud. All right, let's get into it. First up, Baylen is once again responding to online haters who continue to accuse her of faking her tics. Instead of exploding or defending herself, Baylen took the classy route. In a recent Instagram reel, she shared some of the harshest comments people leave about her tics, her appearance, her relationship, and even her family. Comments like, "You're faking," "Why can't you have nice tics?" and worse flashed across the screen. Baylen simply lip-synced along to a trending audio saying she doesn't care anymore what anyone has to say. No yelling, no meltdown, just confidence. Fans immediately rallied behind her, praising her strength and reminding everyone that words have real-life impact. It feels like a true new year, new energy moment for Baylen. Meanwhile, fans are already buzzing about what's next for Baylen Out Loud. Season 2 just wrapped, emotions were high, and one major thing was missing: the wedding. Baylen has already confirmed she will be a 2026 bride, and viewers are convinced Season 3 will finally take us down the aisle with Baylen and Colin. TLC hasn't officially announced the new season yet, but based on past filming patterns and the massive response to Season 2, many believe cameras could already be rolling. Baylen has been sharing more of her independent life, from cooking on her own to preparing for the future, and fans are confident the next chapter is coming sooner rather than later. And finally, let's talk about the Dupree family moment that shocked everyone: Bechnir's makeover. The youngest sibling ditched his long, curly signature hair for a much shorter cut, and the internet had a full reaction. Some fans were sad to see the curls go, but many loved the fresh new look, calling him the breakout star of the family. The comments were flooded with praise, jokes about a possible spin-off, and love for the entire Dupree crew. Between Baylen standing tall against hate, Season 3 wedding buzz, and surprise glow-ups, Baylen Out Loud is giving everything right now. If you're here for all the updates, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because this story is far from over. Baylen just shut down her haters without raising her voice, and the internet is absolutely obsessed. If you've been following Baylen Out Loud, you already know Baylen Dupree has faced non-stop criticism for years. But this latest moment hits differently because it wasn't loud, messy, or emotional. It was calm, confident, and painfully real. Here's what went down. Baylen posted a new Instagram reel that turned her comment section into a reality check. The video flashes some of the cruelest things people regularly say about her online. Comments mocking her tics, her appearance, her relationship, and even her family. Messages like, "You're faking," "Why can't you have nice tics?" and other deeply hurtful remarks appeared one by one on the screen. And instead of snapping back or explaining herself, Baylen let the comments speak for themselves. She simply lip-synced to a trending audio about not caring anymore what anyone has to say. No yelling, no breakdown, just a quiet but powerful statement that said everything. This wasn't about proving anything. It was about showing the reality she lives with and making it clear she's done carrying the weight of strangers' cruelty. And that's why this moment matters. Baylen has always been open about how hard it is to live with Tourette's while being in the public eye. People don't just critique the show, they critique her condition. They question her reality. They mock something she cannot control. This reel wasn't a defense, it was a boundary. Baylen made it clear that her tics are part of who she is, and she's not apologizing for them anymore. Fans immediately flooded the comments with support. One person told her to ignore the hate completely. Another said it was heartbreaking that people choose cruelty when she's simply living her life. Others poured in with messages like, "We love you, Baylen. You are a beautiful, strong woman. Don't worry about the negativity." The comments section quickly turned into a wall of encouragement and protection. What really stands out is how smart this response was. Baylen didn't lecture, she didn't argue, she used a viral format, trending audio, and real screenshots to make her point. It's the kind of content that spreads because it forces people to confront the reality of what they say online. Seeing those comments laid out visually makes them impossible to dismiss. This feels like a turning point, a new chapter, a new version of Baylen stepping into 2026 with clarity instead of chaos. She's not asking for understanding anymore. She's demanding respect, quietly and confidently. So now the question is this: was this Baylen's strongest response yet? Because judging by the reaction online, fans think she's never been more powerful. And speaking of 2026, fans are convinced Baylen Out Loud Season 3 might already be filming because the buzz about the wedding is getting louder by the day. Baylen Out Loud Season 2 literally just ended, and fans are already acting like Season 3 is basically confirmed. Here's why it matters. The finale left viewers emotional. Baylen has already said she's a 2026 bride, and the wedding still hasn't happened on camera. So now the fandom is in full detective mode, trying to figure out one thing. Are the cameras already rolling? Season 2 wrapped last week, and it was a big moment for Baylen. Viewers watched her navigate life with Tourette's, push for more independence, and experience a major breakthrough with an anti-tic device. That storyline hit hard because it gave people real hope and showed how much her day-to-day life could change. But when the finale ended, fans were left with the biggest cliffhanger of all. There was no wedding. After all the build-up with Baylen and Colin, many viewers expected the season to end with a wedding date, a clear timeline, or at least a final step toward walking down the aisle. Instead, it felt like TLC left the biggest moment on the table for a future season, and that's exactly why people believe Season 3 is coming. Baylen has already confirmed she will be a 2026 bride. That one detail set off non-stop speculation. Fans are predicting a spring to summer wedding window, with a lot of people guessing late summer 2026. And since reality TV loves a wedding storyline, viewers are asking the obvious question: if the wedding is the main event, wouldn't TLC want to start filming the prep now? To be clear, TLC has not officially confirmed Season 3 yet, but fans feel confident because the show has momentum and the timing makes sense. Both Season 1 and Season 2 aired in 2025, and there was about a 7-month gap between them. If TLC follows a similar pattern, it's easy to imagine Season 3 landing in late summer 2026. On top of that, fans are watching Baylen and Colin's social media closely. They've been posting more about wedding prep, and viewers are convinced those moments are too important not to capture for the show. The wedding is the storyline people are emotionally invested in. It's the payoff. It's the moment fans want after watching Baylen fight for independence while managing her tics in real time. And it's not only about the wedding. Baylen's independence era is growing, and that's another reason viewers believe Season 3 will happen. Fans have noticed her doing more everyday adulting, like cooking on her own. She even shared making a high-protein enchilada by herself. That might sound simple, but for someone whose tics have made basic tasks difficult, it's a big deal. Seeing her progress is exactly what makes the show feel personal and inspiring. So now, the big question stays on everyone's mind. Has filming already started, and is TLC just waiting for the perfect moment to announce the renewal? If Season 3 happens, should it be mostly focused on the wedding, or do you want more of Baylen's real-life growth, independence journey, and everything happening behind the scenes? And speaking of behind the scenes, the next update is wild. Baylen's younger brother, Beknir, just shocked the internet with a major style makeover that has fans completely losing it. Baylen Dupree just did the one thing nobody expected, and Baylen Out Loud fans are completely losing it. Baylen might be the main star, but her younger brother Beknir has been quietly turning into a fan favorite, and now one shocking style change just pushed him straight into breakout star territory. Here's what happened. Baylen shared a new makeover reveal on social media featuring Beckner, and the glow-up was instant. Fans have always known him for his long, tight, curly blonde hair. It was sun-bleached, almost shoulder length, and it basically became his signature look. It's the kind of hair people recognize immediately. But in this new reveal, those curls are gone, completely chopped off. And now, Beckner is rocking a much shorter haircut that makes him look totally different from what viewers are used to. The makeover debuted through a fun, trending lip-sync video that Baylen posted, featuring Beckner and her sister Sammy. The clip is playful, fast, and set to trending audio. And Beckner isn't just standing there awkwardly. He comes in with confidence, shaking his shoulders, moving across the screen, and giving off a strong, "I know I look good" energy. He even paired the new look with a pink shirt, which made the whole vibe feel bold and fresh. It didn't come across like a random haircut. It looked like a full-on statement, and the comment section exploded. A lot of fans were genuinely sad about the curls being gone. You could feel people mourning the signature look. Some reactions were basically like, "Wait, not the curls." But the other half of the fandom came in loud and supportive, hyping him up immediately. Comments like, "Wait, love the haircut, Beckner," and "Looks fire, bro," started rolling in. Then it turned into something even bigger because fans began calling him the breakout star of the show all over again. People said he's hilarious, that he steals scenes, and that he has the kind of personality that could carry his own storyline. Some fans even joked that Beckner needs his own spin-off, which sounds funny, but it also shows how much people enjoy him. When viewers start asking for more screen time for a sibling, that's a sign the audience isn't just invested in Baylen's journey, they're invested in the whole family. And honestly, the love wasn't only about Beckner. Many comments were about the entire Dupree family being a bright spot on TV right now. One person said they're basically the only TV family they truly care to keep up with. Another said they've been binge watching while pregnant and love seeing the family grow and blossom through the ups and downs. That kind of attachment is powerful, and it's exactly what networks look for when deciding whether a show has real staying power. This is how reality TV momentum builds. A small moment goes viral, a side character becomes a favorite, and suddenly the show feels bigger than one storyline. If Baylen Out Loud comes back, you already know people are going to be watching every sibling even more closely. So now, the real question is this. Is this just a fun haircut moment, or is Beckner quietly building a fan base that's about to take over the next season? Do you miss Beckner's signature curls, or are you team glow up? And be honest, would you watch a Beckner-focused spinoff? And next, we have to talk about the bigger mystery everyone is still waiting on. Will Baylen Out Loud actually return for Season 3? And what do we really know right now? Will Baylen Out Loud be back for Season 3? Because after that Season 2 finale, fans are basically demanding answers. Season 2 just wrapped, viewers were emotional, the wedding still hasn't happened on screen, and Baylen has already said she's a 2026 bride. So now the biggest question is simple. Is TLC about to renew the show and make Season 3 the wedding season? Here's what we know. Baylen Out Loud has built a loyal fan base because Baylen Dupree's journey feels real. This season wasn't just reality TV drama. It showed Baylen pushing for more independence while living with Tourette's, and fans were fully invested in every step. The finale hit especially hard because the Neuropulse anti-tic device storyline felt life-changing. Viewers watched Baylen try something that actually helped reduce her tics, and the emotional impact landed because it suggested her future could look completely different. For fans, that moment wasn't just a plot point, it felt like hope. But here's the twist. TLC ended Season 2 with major unfinished business. Baylen and Colin's wedding has been teased, talked about, and prepared for throughout the show. Yet Season 2 ends without a wedding. No walking down the aisle, no big day on camera, no exact wedding date revealed. And you know what that does? It turns the wedding into the biggest hook possible for Season 3. Right now, TLC has not officially confirmed season 3. There's no public renewal announcement yet. But fans are extremely hopeful, and the reason is obvious. The show gets strong reactions, people are talking nonstop, and the wedding storyline is sitting there like the perfect payoff. If you're TLC and you have a built-in emotional climax that viewers are begging to see, it's hard to imagine you don't take that opportunity. Baylen has also said she will be a 2026 bride, which instantly sparked more speculation. Fans believe the wedding could happen sometime between spring and summer 2026. And if that's the timeline, a season 3 return in late summer 2026 would make sense, because it would line up perfectly with the story arc viewers want most: planning, pressure, emotions, family moments, then the big wedding. Fans are also looking at the timing of past seasons. Season 1 and Season 2 both aired in 2025, with about a 7-month gap between them. If TLC follows a similar pattern, a late summer 2026 Season 3 feels possible, especially if filming starts soon or has already started. And then there's social media. Baylen and Colin have been sharing life updates and wedding-related moments online, and fans believe those are exactly the kinds of scenes TLC would want to capture. If the show returns, viewers won't just want the wedding, they'll want everything around it: the planning, the stress, the excitement, the family dynamic, Baylen's day-to-day independence, Colin's next steps, all of it. So the bottom line is this: nothing is officially confirmed yet, but the storyline is basically built and ready. Season 2 delivered a powerful emotional core with the anti-tic device, and Season 3 has the perfect headline waiting: the wedding. If Season 3 happens, do you want TLC to go all in on the wedding, or would you rather see a balance with more of Baylen's real-life growth and independence, not just the aisle moment?